News 8's Doug Culkin is live at the medical examiner's office with details on this case. Doug?
And Carlo and Barbara Lee, it'll be up to the medical examiner's office to determine exactly how Dan Hoff died. But at this point, according to La Mesa police, all indications are suicide. The sheriff's Astria helicopter brings in the wrapped body of 43-year-old Dan Hoff. Hoff's body was spotted around 10:30 Monday morning on the far east side of Iron Mountain in Poway. A gun was found next to him. La Mesa police and sheriff's deputies tell us it appears to be a suicide.
We'll wait and see what the medical examiner's office tells us.
Joe Height just happened to be hiking around the same time Hoff's body was discovered.
As we made it to the peak of Iron Mountain, they had like 2 or 3 helicopters going out.
Search and rescue teams had to use a gurney to carry the body to the foot of the mountain.
I last saw him Sunday.
Hoff's sister Carrie told News 8 over the weekend that her brother was last heard from Monday night. He didn't show up to work Wednesday or Thursday. Friday, his vehicle was found in a parking lot at the foot of Iron Mountain. That discovery led to an all-out weekend search.
We searched all day Saturday, and it was an even larger search.
According to La Mesa police, Hoff worked as an armored car security guard. His belt was found inside his vehicle. His gun was not.
You have an area behind us that is approximately 50 square miles.
Even though suicide was suspected from the start, sheriff's personnel scoured the trails looking for the 43-year-old La Mesa man. Volunteers passed out flyers. Hoff's sister Carrie even set up a Facebook page to hopefully find out any information on her brother's whereabouts.
We just want him home.
And we told you about the search efforts resuming this morning. Well, special teams from San Bernardino County were called in, and coming up at 6:30, we're going to tell you exactly why their assistance was needed. Barbara Lee, back to you.
When it comes to checking out the snow, there's only one man that's right for the job, and that is Doug Culkin. That's where we go, to the mountains and Doug Culk. Doug?
That's because of my Jersey roots, Sean, right? Well, the viewer at home can certainly see how much the snow is coming down right now. So far, we only have about an inch on the ground, but all day, snowplows have been going up and down Sunrise Highway here on Mount Laguna, making sure the roads don't freeze before even more snow accumulates.
Heard up to 12 inches, so we'll see. And another one maybe this weekend. Preparations
are already underway on Mount Laguna, where here, above 5,000 feet, the snow has already started to fall.
We like it. It's fun. It's get to go. How many people get to drive a snowplow, you know?
Travel midway up the mountain and you'll find Tom McWay.
I used to work here when I was 16.
Behind the counter of his Mount Laguna Lodge and store.
Well, my family bought it when I was 16, so it's been the family since 75, I think.
His store is where sightseers stop. Monday, Bob and Barbara made the trip for relaxation.
Came up to look at the beautiful snow. It's beautiful out there.
With a storm warning in effect through Tuesday morning, McWay is expecting a busy weekend.
If it sticks for this weekend, it'll be everybody will come up for a cheap weekend up in the mountains, play in the snow, and then get the pictures for Christmas and then go home.
His store.
We have the women's and small children's. We got the real infant ones that come up here. A lot of this stuff is hard to find.
Offers some of the basic snow necessities.
We saw a lot of gloves, a lot of boots, a lot of sleds, a lot of hot chocolate.
Monday's snow is the second storm of record this year.
November 5th through the 8th, and we got about 6-7 inches accumulated.
When you looked outside before and you saw the plow go by, what does that tell you?
It tells me that they think something's going to be coming, so they're probably getting ready to get the road scraped off before it freezes again.
And when it's all said and done on Tuesday, it is possible here at 5,000 feet, we could see anywhere from 12 to 18 inches of snow. Coming up at 6:30, we're going to talk about the importance of snow chains. For now, back to you, Dan and Barbara Lee.
Oh, Doug, we feel for you, man. Hope you got some hot chocolate in the truck. You poor guy. You all right?
It's fun out here. Come
Muscles
on.
Okay in the face? You okay?
I know, you're probably having fun. Don't hurt yourself before we talk to you again. We'll talk to you in a bit. Thanks, Doug. News 8's Doug Culkin is live at the Q with what fans are saying about the Chargers' playoff chances. Hi, Doug.
Yeah, hi, Craig and Enrique. You know, and it is the final game of the regular season, but is it the final game of the year? Well, if you're a betting man, the odds are certainly not in our favor. Is it a somber day for Charger fans?
It's always a somber day for Charger fans.
It's not the happiest of days at Qualcomm. Is this the final home game of the season?
Yes.
And you seem confident when you say that.
Yes.
For the Chargers to play another game here this season, it may take one of those Tim Tebow miracles.
We're praying. if Tebow could pray at the end of a touchdown, I could pray for the Chargers.
I am praying. I'm Tebowing for that.
Coming into Sunday, the odds are not in the Chargers' favor. There's a 4% chance of making the playoffs and less than 1% chance they win the division.
4 is my favorite number, so that sounds like awesome chance to me.
It's 4%, I'll take it.
Odds are odds, right? Odds are not in a lot of people's favor, but they're in ours.
So, getting back to that Tebow miracle.
Tebow, seriously, I'm over it. I'm over it. Tebow is done and done. I'm so over it.
Well, magic or not, the Qualcomm lot was packed for what could be the final time for the 2011 season.
If we didn't believe, why would we come and be here and support our team?
And tailgaters like David Kirsten,
Every game, we're here.
brought their A game for the potential finale. So will it take a Tebow miracle?
It'd take a Tebow injury.
Kirsten sat and watched as there was very little Tebowing coming from his television, which ups the odds just a bit for the Bolts. 4% chance right now that we make the playoffs and less than 1% chance we win the division.
That's a 4% chance better than a 0% chance. So we still have a chance. It's not that we're out of it, and that's why we're here today.
And we come back out live in the Qualcomm parking lot. We're only minutes from kickoff. Coming up at 6:30, we are going to tell you how the Denver and Oakland losses affect the Chargers' odds of making the playoffs.
Yeah, certainly a lot of shakeup today in the NFL, Doug. A lot more, silver lining, I guess, on the Chargers season as we potentially get to the playoffs.
Yeah, and Craig, I think we're talking about your Kansas City Chiefs as well, knocking off Green Bay. I know you're loving that one, right?
I was doing a little dance earlier. I'm a little spring in my step today for sure.
Doug,
the important thing here is, especially with fans, we're going into this game knowing that Denver and Oakland lost.
Right.
It's a better chance for us to make the playoffs. So
Absolutely.
we need to keep up the momentum and keep playing the way we're playing and beat Baltimore tonight.
Keep the hope alive. All right. Thanks, Doug.